Okay, folks, let's begin with a daily chart of the IWM, which is the tracking ETF for the Russell 2000. Again, daily chart, Russell 2000, IWM, the symbol. I'm going to begin this with a challenge. For the first 10 people that can tell me what chart pattern is setting up here on this chart, I'll give you a subscription to the Contrarian Trader for a year, $100. That's a huge, huge discount. But I started this business to educate people. I really want to see what kind of an impact I'm having on my audience. So please let me know what chart pattern you see setting up on the IWM. First 10 people get a year's subscription to the Contrarian Trader for $100. So let's begin with some data that was released yesterday. It was economic data, and I sent out a memo on the 1st to my members. Be careful of the economic data that was set to be released this past week. And sure enough, on Friday, we saw the jobs report was just simply horrible. 115,000 jobs new added to an economy that's over $1 trillion a year economy. Yet, we were only able to produce 115,000 new jobs. That is sick and perverse. But what happened to the unemployment data? What happened to that headline news? It was 8.2% heading into the report. We only added 115,000 new jobs, and unemployment declined to 8.1%. Obama is going to seize upon this as a success of his administration, shamelessly, because they think we are all fooled. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to come off as a mouthpiece or a shill for the Republican Party because, frankly, I can't stand them either. George Bush, after his reckless spending and his refusal to veto a bill coming out of Congress, was just simply horrible. But he's gone now. I spoke poorly about his spending decisions, Medicare Part D, G, B, C, whatever the hell he came out with, that new program for seniors, which we just couldn't afford. I was against. So now let's deal with present tense. And what we have here is an administration that is just so god-awful that I yearn for the days of Bill Clinton, where all I had to worry about was a stain on a blue dress. And that's a sorry statement. And I'm not trying to be a Howard Stern type shocker with my statements, but what I'm trying to do is drive home just how bad this economy is and just how incompetent our so-called leaders are. Now, the headline news is 8.1% for unemployment, and that's what you will hear. And trust me, folks, that number is going down. Yes, I said down. And here's the reason why. These are my numbers. This is from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Here is the real unemployment rate in the United States as we stand as of right now. The unemployment rate in this country is 14.5%. How do we get there? Great. You go to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post this link on my blog. So just look around and you'll see it. The U6, you always want to use U6 numbers. That's the real unemployment. Total unemployed plus all persons marginally attached to the labor force plus total employed part-time for economic reasons as a percent of the civilian labor force plus all persons marginally attached to the labor force. 5% down from 15.9% as of April 2011. So the success of this current president is getting the seasonally adjusted U6 numbers down to 14.5 from 15.9. Congratulations, Mr. President. You're still a complete and utter failure. Let's move on to the stocks that are watching this coming week. I'm going to probably break out individual videos on these. Pampa Energia, PAM, Extreme oversold stock. This is an Argentine company. Lots of problems going on over in Argentina. They nationalized an oil company that was majority owned by Spain. I really don't know the politics down there. I don't know what was involved with it, but apparently they are pricing in a nationalization of this company and probably most of the companies in that country. But this one just happens to be an ADR traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So be aware of the risk here. Next one is Accretive Health. They're like a collection agency for hospitals. They're pretty aggressive, I guess, and apparently they got in trouble with one of the states. So they're under siege by one of the Midwestern states. It's Minnesota, Illinois, one of the two. But we actually own this now, and we have a profit. We got in pretty cheap. So we have good timing on here. I would be, again, very, very cautious. These two stocks I'm talking about, they have a lot of headline risk. So please be careful. But we do own Accretive Health. We're going to be looking to add to that. And I'm going to go into these stocks both in greater detail in the week ahead commentary, which I'm going to be sending out to members tomorrow, Sunday. So please take advantage of the 14-day free trial offer if you want to see my breakdown of these stocks, my analysis of these stocks, and a few other stocks that we currently hold or we're looking to buy or short. As far as the markets overall, I am somewhat pessimistic, and we're already positioned as such to take advantage of it. I currently was short of the overall market, and we have been for some time. So please don't buy my analysis here and my opinion, but just go jumping in willy-nilly into the market short. I've been short for several weeks now, building positions. I've been sending out alerts to my members. Let's build positions to the short side on the TZA. I use the TZA all the time because I love it so much. I'm just familiar with it. It's my vehicle of choice when I look to get short of the overall market. So you can see that you've had some really good candlestick action, very, very strong. You're going to have some resistance here at the $20 per share level between 20 and 21. I wouldn't suggest that you use the volume. For the most part, it coincides with the volume that you would see on the IWM. But remember, the TZA is a trading vehicle, very short term. So you should always use if you're going to use the TZA only, always use the volume bars, which coincides with the TZA right now, on the IWM to confirm your opinion as to whether or not there's distribution on the IWM or the Russell 2000 or not. So we are currently long that position, and I will probably be issuing a further buy order on TZA in the coming days. I'm looking for a catalyst. I'll be going into that with members in the week ahead commentary. So, folks, please, again, get me those. For those folks out there who think they know what that chart pattern is on the IWM, let's go back to it, that I was talking about, please shoot me an email using the contact page. Don't use the join page. Just go to the contact page, use that link, send me an email, tell me what chart pattern we're looking at. Give me some opinions. Do you think it's going to be, is it a bullish pattern, bearish pattern? Just shoot me an email, let me know. First 10 members, $100 for a year subscription, and good luck to everybody. And I look forward to speaking to my members tomorrow. And everybody have a great, great weekend, folks. Bye-bye.